Global Cloud Data Center is the biggest Aruba data center at the heart of Europe. Easily accessible from Milan, it is located at Ponte San Pietro in the province of Bergamo, in a safe area in terms of earthquakes and hydrogeological risks. With a surface area of 200,000 square meters, it is the biggest data center campus in Italy. Global Cloud Data Center
is certified rating 4
and CTIA
942A,
ISO 9001, ISO 14001 and ISO 27001. GO guarantee of origin of the energy used produced 100% from renewable sources. The campus can use up to 90 megawatts of power with a double connection to utilities. It includes a large photovoltaic system and hydroelectric power station. Carriers can reach the site from 4 entry points. A double dark fiber system connects the data center to the Milan Internet Exchange. Data Center A, which is already up and running, has a total surface area of 40,000 square meters and 15 megawatts of power. The structure is made exclusively of firewalls and has a double roof with an anti-frost heating system. The data center is divided into 10 independent data rooms, each one measuring 1,000 square meters. The finished campus will also include data centers B, C, D, and E. Offices, laboratories, and storerooms for customer use are available at each data center. The perimeter of the campus is fenced, and there are 3 separate entrances. There are active intruder detection and video surveillance systems in all areas outside the buildings. There are 6 security levels in place, with 7 corresponding separate control perimeters. The main entrance is monitored by the security team and is equipped with vehicle bollards as a barrier to heavy vehicles. The visitor parking area is separate from the staff car park. The fencing to Data Center A is compliant with the restrictive safety regulations and has separate entrances for goods and visitors. The inside area is video monitored and controlled by an infrared intruder prevention system around the perimeter. The double entrance door with metal detector and weighing machine is monitored by the security team, which grants access to the offices. Access to the data rooms is only possible via various man traps, which are equipped with the latest authentication systems. Each data room has 2 independent badge-controlled entrances. The internal air conditioning units are located in separate rooms either side of the individual data room. In the case of a private cage, exclusive access represents the 6th security level. The Network Operations Center and Security Operations Center monitor the logical and physical security of the data center. The data center has an area dedicated to deliveries and to storerooms for customer use. The backup installations are located in outside areas, each corresponding to an independent supply line. Each space contains diesel generators, backup air, water chillers and fuel tanks that provide for 48 hours of independent operation at full load without refilling. The double power center is separate from the data center and is made of reinforced concrete. A firewall divides the building into 2 units, corresponding to the 2 power lines. Each of the 2 rooms is designed to contain the modules required to power the 10 data rooms. The individual module consists of 4 containers with scalable and replaceable components. The 2 lower modules house the batteries. The central module, the UPS systems, and the upper block, the mains board and transformer. Each data room is connected to 2 power lines, each from a module located in a separate power center unit. The power for each room can be customized up to 1.5 megawatts. The racks have a power of up to 40 kilowatts. The power system's redundancy is total and includes both ordinary operation with 2N+1 UPS units and backup operation with generators which are also redundant. The cooling system has a highly efficient geothermal function. The heat exchangers are located in 2 rooms dedicated to mechanical air conditioning, separated by firewalls. This is where the 2 hydraulic circuits are located. The primary circuit extends to the wells and the secondary circuit to the rooms. The cold water taken from the owned wells reaches the exchangers via 2 separate pipes. After thermal exchange has taken place, the water is returned underground without any alteration in order to ensure that the hydrogeological balance is maintained. 4 hydraulic lines come from the exchangers, which follow 2 different paths to the data rooms. In an emergency, the air-water chillers located in the backup area come into operation and are able to provide 100% of the cooling power required in the data center. Water-air thermal exchange takes place in the internal air conditioning units, which are completely redundant in the technical rooms, which are separate from each data room. The air conditioning units are supplied via 2 separate lines, ensuring that each one has the power needed to run the air conditioning system. The chilled air in the air conditioning units is first forced into the lower chamber, then channeled into the individual racks and finally drawn into the upper chamber. The fibers reach the rack via small channels inside the lower technical space, with a dual cabling system following 2 separate paths. The data center is carrier neutral. Connectivity services managed by Aruba and 2-track transport services to Milan are also available. The 2 carrier rooms and the corresponding main distribution areas are located on opposite sides of the building. The internal fire prevention system consists of inert gas cylinders and silenced nozzles. All the buildings are equipped with smoke detection systems. A trained firefighting team is always available on campus. Global Cloud Data Center provides customers with all colocation solutions up to a dedicated data center. Data Center A offers the possibility of providing dedicated rooms, private cages, and individual rack cabinets. Global Cloud Data Center only uses energy from 100% renewable sources, self-produced using the hydroelectric unit and photovoltaic system, or drawn from the network with a guarantee of origin certification. Aruba Global Cloud Data Center, home of your data, heart of your business.